Have you ever wondered how does our body know when to start preparing for sleep and when to wake up? That is your circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm is the biological clock of your body that follows a 24-hour cycle, due to the length of a day on Earth being 24 hours. The circadian rhythm is kept up by a group of neurons called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, and it is located in your hypothalamus, a small region in the brain. To put into perspective how small the suprachiasmatic nucleus is, it consists of around 20,000 neurons. The brain, however, contains around 100 billion neurons. But why is the circadian rhythm so important? Well, first of all, the circadian rhythm is responsible for managing your sleep. The way it does this is through the influence of light. In the morning, when you go outside and your eyes detect sunlight, the suprachiasmatic nucleus sends a signal to your brain to lower the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone. Without the influence of light, the circadian rhythm is not necessarily tied to a 24-hour cycle, and it can deviate to, for example, 25 or 26 hours. Now that is when trouble can start, as the desire to sleep will kick in later and later every day, making it harder to fall asleep on time. The circadian rhythm is also a huge reason why a consistent sleep schedule, aka waking up and going to sleep at roughly the same time every single day, is so important. Usual symptoms of a broken circadian rhythm are problems with attention, memory, decision-making, and ability to work, as well as elevated levels of sleepiness during the daytime. With that being said, here are 4 steps to fix your circadian rhythm. Step number 1 and 2, as I have already mentioned previously, is morning sunlight and a consistent sleep schedule. For sunny mornings, 5 to 10 minutes is enough, but for cloudy and overcast mornings you will need to spend more time for the signal to work. 20 to 30 minutes of sun exposure on a cloudy morning will be sufficient. The more consistent your sleep schedule is, the more precise and on point, as your circadian rhythm will then align to a consistent 24-hour schedule. So choose a time which you can go to sleep at most consistently, and stick to that bedtime. If you chose 10 p.m., go to sleep at 10 p.m. every day. If you chose 11 p.m., go to sleep at 11 p.m. every day. The third step is to limit light exposure in the evening, especially blue light. Because the suprachiasmatic nucleus is sensitive to light and dark, light influences the signals that this nucleus uses to coordinate the circadian rhythms in your body. Blue light is well known for disrupting your sleep in the evening. Sources of blue light are computer, phone, TV, and other screens, as well as fluorescent and LED light bulbs, and sunlight itself. The fourth and final step is to avoid caffeine before sleep. Caffeine blocks a molecule called adenosine. This is a molecule that promotes sleep and builds up slowly throughout the day, increasing your pressure to sleep. The effects of caffeine can last up to 8 hours, and if consumed in the afternoon or evening, can disrupt your sleep schedule and therefore your circadian rhythm. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good night's sleep.